Are you really Harry Potter? Phew.
A remake is not warranted. One of the most obvious reasons for its hate is, well, its very existence. Many fans are of the opinion that a remake is not warranted, especially considering the age of the franchise. The last Harry Potter movie came out as recently as 2011, and they all stand up well to this day.
What are those? No, those!
My dress robes.
Oh, they're all right. No lace, no dodgy little collar.
Well, I expect yours are more traditional.
Traditional? They're ancient.
You know, minus some wonky effects in the first movie. And even those who like the idea of a new adaptation are against the concept of a live-action remake.
I wasn't the only one who thought you'd done it. Everyone was saying it behind your back. Brilliant. That makes me feel loads better.
Instead, they argue that HBO should have made an animated show. The style would be in keeping with the story's whimsical tone, and it would differentiate the show from the films. HBO went with the worst option possible.
It is not our abilities that show what we truly are. It is our choices.
It's solely profit-driven.
Mr. Harry Potter wishes to make a withdrawal.
And does Mr. Harry Potter have his key?
Let's be honest here. HBO did not do this out of some desire to craft a lasting piece of work. They did it to make money, and lots of it. Sure, the structure of television and its longer running times will allow the books to be more accurately adapted, which is what fans have been clamoring for years. But HBO doesn't care about pleasing fans of the books.
Didn't think your mum and dad would leave you with nothing though, did you?
They're pandering to nostalgia and milking a popular franchise until its corpse is a withered husk. The Fantastic Beasts movies weren't the success that Warner Brothers hoped, so they turned to HBO to just do the books. Again. The fans are seeing through it, and they are not happy.
Anything off the trolley, dears?
No thanks. I'm all set. We'll take the lot. Whoa.
It won't recapture the magic of the films.
You'll be okay, Harry. You're a great wizard. You really are.
Not as good as you.
Remaking Harry Potter is like remaking The Godfather. You just don't do it. While the storytelling is admittedly flawed, the technical aspects of the films are second to none, and they hold a very special place in the hearts of millions of fans. The iconic cast, filled with some of the most popular British actors in history. The gorgeous sets and filming locations that brought Hogwarts to life. The music, oh man, the music. These things are all firmly ingrained in the minds and memories of an entire generation, and they are all part of a lasting cultural legacy. Call us pessimists, but there's just no way that the show will be able to recapture that sense of magic. No pun intended.
Expecto Patronum!
Curious writer statements.
Curious. Very curious.
Back in 2024, The Watch host, Andy Greenwald, talked about his upcoming job as a writer on the show, and what he said did not reassure fans. In fact, it just made them even angrier. Greenwald claimed that he had not read all of the books, a fact that upset die-hard fans who expect a professional writer working on an adaptation to be familiar with the source material.
Do you know anything about the Chamber of Secrets?
No, he doesn't have to have Harry Potter wiki knowledge, but to have not even read them? It also begs the question on why he took the job in the first place. We have one idea, and it's obviously not to work on a project that he is passionate about.
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
Fan division.
Look at me!
What's happening to me?
It also doesn't help that the Harry Potter fandom is already deeply divided as it is, which doesn't bode well for the reception of the show. Some are excited about a new adaptation that will accurately capture the nuances and depth of the novels. Others think that the movies are perfect.
Is this all real? Or is it just happening inside my head?
Of course it's happening inside your head, Harry. Why should that mean that it's not real?
Some thinks HBO is the right home for a project of this magnitude. Others think that TV won't do the books justice. Some that don't care about the whole J.K. Rowling controversy are on board with more Harry Potter. Others have vowed not to touch the franchise again. It's pretty much a lose-lose scenario for HBO. No matter what they do, someone is going to be upset.
Severus. Please.
The limitations of TV.
This lot won't come cheap, Mum. The spellbooks alone are very expensive.
As we mentioned, some fans don't like the idea of a Harry Potter adaptation being on TV, sensing the budgetary limitations of the medium. There are very few shows that match the cinematic ambitions of the films, except maybe Game of Thrones, which admittedly HBO pulled off. There was a ton of money thrown at the Harry Potter films to give them a cinematic scope, money that HBO may not have.
But Hagrid, how am I to pay for all this? I haven't any money.
For example, the Half-Blood Prince cost $250 million to make, and that was just for 140 minutes of screen time. With inflation, that's about $370 million. By comparison, the entire last season of Game of Thrones, totaling over 7 hours, cost just over $90 million. Let's face it, the show is probably going to look cheap.
Red hair and a hand-me-down robe? You must be a Weasley.
Weird pacing.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
A wizard. And a thumping good one, I'd wager, once you trade up a little.
The current plan is for HBO to adapt one book per season, but even that opens up problems. The issue with the movies is that the later films were forced to cut out large chunks of the novel to meet a reasonable running time, and the opposite will be true for the show. HBO announced that Season 1 will comprise 8 episodes. How will they stretch Philosopher's Stone into 8 hours of content?
Make it move!
Move!
Move! He's asleep! He's boring.
Let's say they really take their time. Then how would they do, say, Order of the Phoenix, which is 3.5 times as long? Will they do 28 episodes? Of course not. So we'll be stretched at the start and rushed at the end, opening up some major pacing issues.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
Following Fantastic Beasts.
Mr. Scamander?
Oh, call me Newt.
Newt. I don't think I'm dreaming.
What gave it away?
I ain't got the brains to make this up.
This new show has the very unfortunate distinction of following the Fantastic Beasts movies, which left a very sour taste in everybody's mouths. The first movie was good enough, but the wheels fell off hard after that. The Crimes of Grindelwald was a mess, not to mention the lowest grossing entry in the Wizarding World franchise, with a box office gross of $654 million.
Are you a ghost?
No. No. I'm alive. But I'm an alchemist and therefore immortal.
You don't look a day over 375.
It held that distinction for 4 years until The Secrets of Dumbledore beat it with just $400 million. Yes, it was released in 2022 amidst the lingering fears of COVID, but you know what else was released in 2022? Top Gun Maverick, which did $1.5 billion. Let's face it, the franchise failed.
Our war with the Muggles begins today!
J.K. Rowling's involvement.
Call me a mudblood.
He did not.
Lots of ink has been spilled regarding J.K. Rowling over the last couple of years. Her outspoken views have rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and they have undoubtedly cast a shadow over the legacy of the franchise, and that extends to the new show. It would face controversy simply by existing, as many people have soured on the Harry Potter brand.
How dare you talk to me? Filthy little mudblood.
But Rowling's heavy involvement has only made it worse. Rowling is an executive producer on the show, and according to HBO CEO Casey Bloys, she is very, very involved in the behind-the-scenes process. Some would rather that Rowling divorce herself from the series, so hearing that she is so prominently involved has proved greatly upsetting.
Malfoy, you okay? Let's go! Quick! Let's go!
Run for word to anyone, understood?
That felt good.
Not good. Brilliant.
Controversial casting.
Well, it may have escaped your notice, but life isn't fair. Your blessed father knew that. In fact, he frequently sought to...
My father was a great man.
Your father was a swine.
Well, let's address the elephant in the room first. The casting of Papa Essiedu as Snape. Not only has a major character been race-swapped, which many people don't like in the first place, but it's a character who is explicitly described as being a sickly, pale, white dude. Furthermore, it's just going to make characters like Harry and the Marauders look racist by not liking him.
Expelliarmus!
Nice one, James.
James, finish him off. Impedimenta. Right, who wants to see me take off Snively's trousers?
And of all the characters to make black, why the reformed wizard Nazi? But that's not all. John Lithgow has been cast as Dumbledore, which is also a problem because A, he's American, and B, he's 80 years old. Not to send bad juju, but we might have another Richard Harris situation on our hands.
It does not do to dwell on dreams, Harry, and forget to live.
Are you looking forward to the series, or do you have doubts? Let us know in the comments below.